Good morning from Freedom Prepper. It's October 22nd, 2020. Here's what you need to know.
More unrest predictions. Everyone is coming on board with the position that the US is heading towards a breakup and probably war. Sad, but true. Even Sean Puff Diddy Daddy Puffy Puffster Combs sees the writing on the wall. Trump's rapping detractor says something blah blah blah, then a civil war. Vasco Kohlmeyer sees a revolution that's already underway. With all the evidence from 2020 alone, it's kind of hard to argue otherwise. Another international perspective, pondering if there is hope for the US. I'll say there is not, which means there is great hope for what comes next. Read about some potential groupings in the conflicts. It's certainly true that one set is currently sitting around, doing nothing, and fading. Where do you fall? This one is really good. Roosh explains what Christians need to do in order to survive and continue with their higher duties. There's a lot to do, here's a great guide. Part of the problem that did the US is the lie of diversity. A hard study, some reading, yes, proves this communist concept is a certain weakness, not a strength. It's a matter of trust. What's on the laptop? It's a question that the far left has answered nothing. If there's something to it, then we're about to find out. In the past, we found out plenty about similar alleged matters only to see nothing done. Be ready for that possibility. There has been a preemptive cover-up. That's well known, as publishers like Facebook have moved mountains to keep the story quiet. Here's a plausible explanation as to why that is.
How bad is it? Unsubstantiated accusations, at least unsubstantiated by FP, hold that the pictures and videos are very bad. If it turns out to be true, then please do not partake of any of them, even if they're redacted. Otherwise, we wait for the truth.
Sickness and health. Just a little lockdown is just what the doctor ordered in Wales. Take 2 weeks, without work, play of life, and things will be fine. All the lockdowns in the prisons work, so there's that. Common sense prevention is worth a pound of cure and a ton of hype. This cold and flu season, we'll probably see all the stats relabeled as you know what. Still, there are easy things you can do to avoid common illness. Do them. Common cures. Mouthwash kills Rona. Most would have assumed that given all the alcohol in the stuff. Also, baby shampoo works wonders. Parents who fought pink eye can vouch for that one too. Check your medicine cabinet.
Today's stories worth talking about starts with unrest in Nigeria. Protesters squared off against the government in Lagos again. How might this spill over to the US? Who knows, but as the above Biden story proves, anything is possible. Unrest in China. For kicking out Chinese spies, the US may see Americans and China rounded up. Solution? How about respecting borders and staying where we belong? Unrest in Brazil? All over the place, ain't it? Local militias, who look a lot like the guardian angels with guns, have pushed drug gangs out of Rio. Go militias. Robot justice. Insane futurists predict that AI will soon take over the judicial process. They say this will speed things up dramatically and help all of us innocent people. Every robot sci-fi movie ever made begs to differ. To think that the SHTF EMP we all fear might be the one thing that saves us. And of course, California is the US jurisdiction forging ahead with this robo-craziness. What could go wrong? Rhetorical question, get out of CA.
The last word goes to Bill Gates. Shutting down the entire economy just isn't enough to stop the pandemic, stop the climate change. Bill Gates must have a vaccine for that too. If not, then what will stop it, Bill? Depopulation. Thank you for watching this video. For full articles, please visit freedomprepper.com and check out Freedom Prepper YouTube channel.